Carol, just your overall thoughts on the meet today.
It was so much drama. I'm still recovering. I mean, first shout out to A&M. They were great competitors and rode super well and really made a heck of a comeback, and we survived. But it was very, very close at the end. Also, our Western team just dominated today. They came out and set the tone for us, and just really covered us over on the jumping seat side, and that's why it's a team sport, and that's what it's about.
Tell me a little bit about your MOPs.
Well, we have Emily Patton here, who is a freshman, never been to nationals, first ride in the pen for reining, came in, marked a personal best, I think the top score of the day, and just killed it. Then we've got good old steady Eddie Natalie Jayne, who was also MOP on the flat, I believe, and jumped around. She did lose her point over the fences with like an 89.9 to like a 90.1 or something, but she was amazing all weekend. I think you were 5 of 6 for the weekend, and that was great. And then we got Potsy down here, Alexis Potts, who her father is one of our Western coaches, so I can't really take credit for her because he did it all. But she recently just started to get into the reining a little bit and came in and won her point in the reining and ran back and changed clothes and then won her point in the horsemanship. And I believe you won all your points in the horsemanship all weekend. MOP in that event. Also has been SEC Rider of the Year, NCEA Riders of the Year. I mean, just the awards keep piling up. They're great.
Alexis, you'll just tell us a little bit about your ride.
Yes, both my horses today for reining and horsemanship, they were just super fun draws. I was really excited when the draw came out to ride both of them, and they stepped up to the plate and were exactly what I thought they would be. And then just as a team, watching everyone, I think today was our strongest day as a whole, and even our strongest day of the whole year, like all the meets that we've had. So it was just really exciting and fun to just watch everyone have their personal best today and to set the tone for the day.
Yeah, and I was lucky all weekend with all 6 of my draws, and today I was really excited to ride my flat horse. I've ridden him before, and I knew I could really clear it all out there. And my Fences horse was awesome too. He was just, it was a cool feeling to get such nice horsing come out last day.
I got to draw a really nice show horse this morning, and that was awesome. I've drawn awesome horses all weekend, but he just really let me lay everything out and show everything that he had, and he was just incredible. I couldn't have asked for anything more, and Western just really laid everything out, and I was so proud of every single person laid their best and no bet.
Carol, what was your message to the team today before competition?
I've had 2 messages all weekend. The first one is every day is going to present new problems, and you're going to have to find new solutions. And the second thing is that I feel like, we always you don't have to, go for broke. You've just got to do it a little bit better than everybody else. And so every day we tried to do it a little bit better. Today we did it a lot better. But we came through a really hard bracket, and we beat the #1 seed 3 times in 1 semester. And that doesn't happen too often. And, when we got here today, I really felt like we were going to show up and get it done.
Natalie, we'll just talk a little bit about what that feeling felt like coming down to a tiebreaker there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of pressure, but I've been lucky in my life to ride in a lot of high pressure situations out in the real world. So they always say pressure is a privilege, and I knew I had my whole team behind me. I wasn't worried, but I knew I had to lay it all on the line, and there's a reason this is a team sport. I mean, it took every point in every ride to get. So,
For the Western girls, what was it like feeling that tension up there in the stands? What was the...
I mean, it was crazy, like running in and stopping in the middle of the crowd is just like shaking. It was definitely, I haven't gotten to show the reining in like super high pressure, things like that. So it was really exciting to just feel everybody around you. And luckily my horse was just right underneath me the whole time. It was awesome. It was so cool.
And this is all of us girls. I know it's not Carol's first time in the finals, but us girls, it's our first time in the finals. So it was just really special to experience where you do one event at a time, so your whole team can be there watching you. Looking up on the stands and seeing them more packed than they've been all week, like it just really brings out the best in you. And then to go over and watch our English girls kill it, it was just, I think that's what's most special about this last day of nationals.
Yeah. And just the experience overall, if you can talk about that and the horses and all that kind of thing.
I mean, all the schools brought great horses, and it was a really well-run event. Such a privilege to be here in Ocala at the World Equestrian Center. They're wonderful hosts, and you know, we'll be back hopefully next year and ready to do it again. So,
And for you two, what's your message to the younger girls on the team? What they could take away from this experience to use toward next year?
And you can always rely on your teammates. You know, we don't get the opportunity to do this in a team format very much in the outside world, so it's really a privilege and just to take in every second because it goes by really fast.
And I think TJ, you know, this year wasn't just built by the group of girls on the team this year. There was so many seniors from last year and year before that built this team to where it is now. So to just be appreciative of all the people that came before you, that helped us get to where we are today.
And having that nationals experience under your belt now as a freshman, what can you kind of pass down to the freshmen next year too?
I mean, yeah, just take every moment as it comes and be grateful for every second that you get to be on this team. And it's a privilege to be around all these girls, and you don't get this experience back. You don't get today back ever again. And to just take every single moment and be so grateful to thank every single person around you.
And Carol, now you've won a national championship with 2 different teams. What does that look like? What do you think your secret to success is?
oh gosh, you know, I kind of walked into a really nice group here of talent and ethics and hard work, and you know, so I didn't have to do a whole lot. We just had to come together. But you know, it was great to see our SMU opponents cheering us on and other schools cheering us on. It was a big goal for me. That definitely was probably my top goal, to win a national championship with 2 different schools. I didn't know it was going to come this quickly, but I'm just incredibly proud of these guys.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.